Okay, so now I'm just going to go over the platform's features for teachers and how essentially this is an amazing platform for teachers to create their courses on, and why we think that this is one of the best platforms in the world for engaging education. So here's the Learning Centre. Now this is for both students and teachers. So the top half here is for students. They can see their enrolled courses. We've built in a system so that students can add courses to their wish list when they're searching for future courses to buy. We've incorporated reviews, so teachers can students can write reviews about courses for other students to be able to read. And yeah, we're not really going to go into that at the moment. So this is this section for teachers. Even just looking, you can obviously see there's heaps here, and they really go into some detail. So one thing that we're really proud of is our intuitive course builder. Now it has it's extremely advanced. I'm just going to show you now. So we add a new course, so it's actually built into the platform. So many cases of online education, teachers are having to build their courses away from the platform, and it gets really messy. So this is on the front end. Every single teacher who's on the platform has access to this as part of their membership, and it's really easy to use. So if a teacher had their own materials that they wanted to upload, their course could be done in minutes rather than hours. So I'm just going to show you some of the features here, and it's worth noting that while we were making this course builder, we asked around an awful lot of teachers, got an awful lot of feedback about what they feel will be important to provide an engaging and really effective learning experience online to their students. So many of these features have been recommended by teachers themselves. For instance, this content drip. So when a teacher creates their course, they have an option, if they want, to drip out their modules on a time basis. So for instance, they may want to just release modules on a weekly basis. So every Monday a student gets access to a new module, and this is obviously dependent on the type of education that they want to be providing. This seems to be a bit more of a traditional method, but there's plenty of teachers out there that still want to offer this. Let's have a look down. So categories, tags, these are handy, so teachers can actually input which categories they feel that this course falls into, for instance business. And then again, when a student is searching and browsing courses, if they browse by business, then voila, this teacher's course is going to appear to them. So this is great for selling their course. Course price, so they can set their pricing. We don't really want anyone to do it for free. And one thing that we're really pushing for in iPassion Pro, because the platform is just so feature rich and it's so good for the teachers and the students, we want there to be premium courses on there. So we're encouraging teachers to provide excellent, amazing teaching experiences, but also charge appropriately for them as well. There's loads of features here that allow teachers to actually provide a more personal level of teaching, and of course this is going to involve their own time, and if they're actually giving their time towards it rather than just wanting to put up a course for some passive income, which they can do as well, but if they're dedicating their own time, then of course these courses should be charged a lot more. Now one thing that we've added in as well is we made sure that there were various types of video sources. So instead of just being limited to one, we've given loads of options here how teachers can actually upload and show their videos. So for instance, obviously they've got YouTube, they've got Vimeo, and they can actually upload their own. So if they've made some and then they want to upload it to iPassion Pro platform, then they've got that option as well, whatever is easier for them. Let's have a little look here. So instructors, we have, again, this is listening to feedback, but there are a lot of teachers that were saying actually they wouldn't mind building a course with another teacher, because obviously they want to leverage both of their expertise. So for instance, one may be amazing at knitting and another one might be amazing at business, and they're niching down and specializing in teaching knitters how to create their own business, whatever. Yeah, but they can have two, and it can be, maybe it's a bit easy for them to create their course if that's what they think, if they were going to team up with their friend. Okay, so this information here is to help sell the course as well. Now, a huge part of the platform, obviously it's a marketplace, and yes, the idea is for teachers to also source their own students and bring them on, but a huge part of the platform is actually being the marketplace, and for everyone all around the world who's looking to learn different subjects online to visit the platform, browse through the courses, and hopefully make the choice to purchase our courses on here. So this is going to help. This information here goes onto a sales page for each course. So for instance, a teacher can put down their total course duration. Now this can add an awful lot of value. Like if I'm going to be only making a course for 1 hour 30 minutes, that's fine. However, I'm going to have to charge appropriately for that. But if I'm charging up here $900,000 for a course, yeah, fingers crossed someone might buy it. But then I'm going to have to, well, I'm not going to have to, but then it's going to make more sense. You know, if I was to have a course that's 20 hours long, it's going to make it more sensible for me to put up here, you know, a course that's $1,000. So it's important for teachers to be able to show their value. Benefits of the course as well. Obviously, they can write a description of this. It's important for potential students to be able to read all of this stuff. The requirements. So a teacher might actually put what their student requires in order to be able to take the course. This is going to be really handy as well, because they don't want students buying the course that it's just not suitable for. It's going to end up in bad reviews. So we made sure when we were building the course page for the teachers that these are the elements of details that they can actually provide to the students. Targeted audience as well, so a teacher can actually say who they think that this course would be for. Again, it's all, this is, you can see here what we've tried to do with the platform. We want the teachers to benefit, but we also want the students to benefit. So it's important that this sort of information is transparent. And materials that they include on the course as well. Again, this is another way for a teacher to show their value, because they might have created this workbook that they spent loads of time into, and then if they're able to explain the workbook here in loads of detail, it's more value, it makes more sense for the price tag. And also, actually, we haven't put it on here, but on the sales course page as well, the teacher does have the opportunity to do a teaser video, so that's going to be awesome. It will give teachers a competitive advantage if they make a really nice video explaining the course, and maybe even telling potential students a bit about themselves and their passions and why they're passionate about their subjects. So a teaser video as well, teachers get to make. Course attachment. So when a teacher's building a course, they have an opportunity to attach their own documents, PDF files, multimedia files, videos, audio recordings, whatever they want, and they can actually choose at what stage of the course they want their students to be able to have access to these files. So it just makes it just bulks out their course, just raises the quality. Course prerequisites. So this is quite handy as well for a teacher that's got multiple courses, because they can actually say to a student, actually, before you do this course, you need to do this course, because this is going to be a continuation from that. And yeah, that's just, you know, that makes sense for the student, because again, they don't want to be taking these courses if they're not up to scratch. And for the teachers as well, it's brilliant, because it's another opportunity for them to sell more courses. Now, this is something that we're really happy about. We've built in here a certificate builder, and what we've actually done as well is we've made up quite a lot of templates, so teachers can actually choose one of our templates, and then when they click on them, they're fully customizable, and a teacher can change everything, the content, the name, even the signature. They can add their own signature, the image, so that it suits their own course. And the student, from their perspective, you know, it's always nice to be given rewards and awards for the hard work that you do. So when they do complete their course, it's that sense of achievement when they actually get their certificate, and then they can show this certificate within the community as well, and they can even share it on their we've connected it to their social platforms such as Facebook, Instagram. Let me see if I've missed. I know I've missed something. So here, I'm just going to show you now. We've built a really advanced quiz builder. Now, one of the reasons why we spent time and money on building this, yeah, it cost us a lot. One of the reasons why we spent a lot of time on this quiz builder is because all of our platform again focuses on effective education and engagement. It's online learning, but it has to be engaging. Otherwise, we already know up to 90% of courses online are not completed. There's a huge problem there, and it's because students are getting bored while they're taking their course. So the more engaging that we can make these courses, it's just going to be better. Like, teachers are going to sell more courses, they're going to have more students, and the students are going to be learning more and having a more enjoyable experience. Who wants to sit in a classroom that's dull as hell? We've all done it when we were growing up, and it's shit, isn't it? So this is why we've got the quizzes on there, and with the quiz we've actually given the opportunity to have 10 different quizzes that teachers can choose from. Now, some of these are amazing. So it's like image matching. So again, like, visuals are very stimulating, so you can ask the students to match certain images together to get the right answers. Image answering, fill in the blanks, true or false, multiple choice, and there's more obviously. So 10 in total, and we do encourage teachers to have multiple quizzes throughout all of their learning, and again, it's just going to help with that engagement, retention of engagement. Let's have a little look. Anything else on here worth talking about? I'm sure I've missed loads, but as you can see, so this is the course builder that we've made, and it's built into the platform, and it's easy to use, and every single teacher has access to this, and we've given instructions on how to use it thoroughly in the teacher guidebook. So I'm just going to go back now, see if I can just quickly go over a few more things before I wrap up this video. So here's the teacher guidebook, loads of information in there. The teachers lounge, we've created a discussion forum for teachers privately to be able to discuss with each other. A huge thing about the platform as well is the reports and analytics. This is getting really advanced now, and it's just to make sure that obviously teachers are delivering their best quality courses, and not only that, but the students are enjoying them and they're benefiting from them. So from the reports and analytics, they can see heaps of different statistics that allows them to determine how their courses are performing. Now, of course, if they see something that, oh, this course isn't doing too well, and if they intend to make further courses, it gives them the idea of what to focus on, what not to focus on, yeah, this goes into heaps and heaps of detail. Lastly, I'm just going to mention Zoom. Now, this is a huge feature that we were going to launch this platform a little while ago, but we felt like, no, for online learning, we need to have Zoom, and not just Zoom, but Zoom built into the learning center. So obviously for a teacher to have Zoom online is everything. It allows them to host their meetings, to provide a much better learning experience for students. They can do live online classes. There's even a virtual whiteboard on there, so they can teach directly from the Zoom meetings. With the Zoom as well, they can just do a one-off Zoom meeting, or they can have it on a continual basis, so they can set an event which automatically loads every Monday. And how that works is that, every Monday a student is actually given prior notice, and there's a countdown timer for the students to actually see when their next Zoom class is taking place. And this just obviously helps the students remember, and also they've got no excuse. Alright, so there's obviously more things, assignments, there's grade books for the students, and I'm sure I've missed out loads, but this is the learning center. It's a huge part of the platform. It's not the only part. You know, that we have a huge social element to the platform as well. But We truly believe that this is one of the best learning centres that's available online and the tools for the teachers.